Hello and welcome to today's Dalal Street Week Ahead video. Now in today's Dalal Street Week Ahead video, we'll be taking a look at two stocks. I'll take a look at SBI Life and I'll take a look at Hindalco. Both of them, I'll take a look at them from the perspective of an option trader, equity investor, and share my trading plan. But before we go into all of that, let's take a look at the news which will affect our market this week, plus my brief overview of what I expect to happen in the Nifty Bank Nifty. I think it's going to be a bit interesting in the coming weeks. Now, coming to the Nifty Bank Nifty and the news, this weekend the news has been pretty bearish, obviously because of the Iran-Israel war. But now President Trump has taken it a step ahead, as he's now given Iran 48 hours to open the Strait of Hormuz, or he goes and starts bombing the power plants, to which Iran has given a simple notice that if any power plant of theirs is touched, they're going to take out all the power infrastructure and desalination water infrastructure of the Middle East and Israel. And I think Iran has a better chance of doing that than America has of taking out the power grid of Iran, because if you look at it systematically, only 20% of the power grid of Iran can technically be taken out, as they have a very decentralized power system. So it would take America weeks to sort of destroy it. They can only destroy power for 20% of Israel or for Iran, but Iran can destroy the power and desalination of the Middle East and Israel within 1-2 days. So this is going to be one very interesting development, and it's sort of leading to some words which are very negative to say for the whole thing. So it will have naturally a bearish tint on our markets, whether we like it or not. Now, coming to the Nifty Bank Nifty. Now, the Nifty Bank Nifty have had a pretty large fall from the past few weeks, as the Nifty is down 14 to 15%, 14 point something percent is down. And the Bank Nifty is in a very similar situation. It's fallen very badly. Now, why I'm addressing the Nifty and Bank Nifty is a lot of people are very busy putting to buy the bottom in the Nifty. And in fact, last week I had put out a tweet that this year is going to be excellent for F&O trading. If you've got the capital to do option selling and futures trading, this year is going to be very good for you. But if you want only an equity investor, then I don't think it's going to be in here for you. Last week Nifty was a prime example of what I'm talking about. Nifty fell to 23,000 basically rupees, and at that point all the guys basically it bounced to 23,700. When it reached around 23,500, I saw a lot of the news channels, especially CNBC is the best in doing this, false flag, and other social media guys. Like there's one lawyer who says every other day is buying stocks from years. I don't know, he might own the whole National Stock Exchange of India at this point. So these guys all started saying buy the bottom, after which everyone can see what happened. By Friday, we were back down to 23,140, and everyone who had bought into that premise that a bottom has been made ended up taking a big hit because of the index falling back from 23,700 to 23,140 as of Friday's close. So I expect the same pattern to continue in the coming weeks. This year, as all bounces which will come, there will be strong bounces in the way, because if you look at it, we've fallen 14%. So even an 8% dead cat bounce is possible. But I don't believe all of them will be bottoms. All of them will be opportunities, short-term equity investing opportunities. Buy the stock and exit in a few days maximum, and then head back down via futures or option selling or option buying. Depending on the option buying will depend on the speed of the fall. Option selling and futures does not depend on the speed of the fall, and that's why I said if you've got the capital to do futures trading and option selling, it's going to be very easy to make money in that way. Option buying, you'll have to be naturally watching the speed, because you have the decay factor coming in, smashing you on your behind. So that's how I look at the whole thing. So anyone saying buy the bottom most likely wants your capital to go into complete erosion, unless you're going to hold it for many, many years, which I don't think anyone with the ferocity of this fall will have the guts to do. But as I said, futures and option trading should be very beneficial, especially for option sellers and futures traders. Option buyers, it's a game of speed, and for equity investing, I don't think it's the case. So profits will be made still, but in F&O side rather than the equity side. Now, that's it for the Nifty. Now let's take a look at Hindalco and SBI Life. I'll start with SBI Life, after which I'll move to Hindalco. Now, SBI Life was covered in my prior videos. In the prior videos when I covered it, I had said roughly this point that I have my target on the downside is 1,870 rupees, and it has fallen, which is given about a 14% fall in SBI Life from 2,000 basically 120 to 1,896 as of Friday's close, but we are very close to 1,870 support. So my trading plan now for SBI Life is such. SBI Life is one of the stocks which has not fallen that badly. It's fallen 14%, but it's not fallen like the others which have fallen 30, 40, 50%. Stocks have fallen in the Indian market. Now, so this is basically come to the edge at which it can have a bounce or it can start a long-term decline. So that is why I've chosen to cover it. Now, on my trading plan is going to be pretty simple on the short-term front. Is if it breaks Friday's low, my first target is going to be 1,870. If it breaks 1,870, my second target is going to be 1,820. This is a very strong support, and that's why I have not put any supports below that. As if it breaks 1,820, then it's broken the structure, and it will be going into a weekly tailspin like the rest of our market is doing. On the other hand, if it holds 1,870, we can have a dead cat bounce to 1,960 and 2,000. So SBI Life is a stock which is at a very crucial phase. It can give you an upwards trade or a downwards trade, but all of this is short-term trades. So you're going to have to, let's say if you enter on Monday, it may last to Thursday, but it's not going to be. I'm not looking at a long-term picture that I want to put a trade and sit down with it for very long. This is a short-term. You can either get a dead cat bounce or you can get a further fall. As I said, if it holds this, it's a bounce to this. If it breaks 170, it's a short to 1,820. So my trade plan is going to be based on once we reach this support zone on Monday or Tuesday, how the trend catcher is doing and how the volume build up. If these two are indicating a bearish trade, then I'll take a short to 1,820. If these two are indicating a bullish trade, I'll take a long to 1,960 and 2,000 rupees. So that's it for SBI Life. Now let's take a look at Hindalco. Now Hindalco Industries has also been covered by me in the past, and like SBI Life, I had also shared a target for it in the past of 853 rupees. We are nearly there, as we have fallen from, we first fell from here to this point and bounced, then now we are coming down and most likely are going to touch 853. So what is my trading plan now going ahead since the target has been met? Now between 853 and 911, now I believe we have one box range 1 which is formed here, and then we have a bigger box range between 938 and 853. Both these stocks I've covered today are ones which can give a dead cat bounce or they can give a further fall. They're not clearly bearish, they're not clearly bullish, as they have largely stayed away from the structure of what has happened to the rest of the market. As the rest of the market, as I said, have fallen 30-40%. But these stocks have fallen by 15% roughly. So there's a huge difference in what damage has been done for these. So now my trade plan is very similar to SBI Life. If Hindalco can hold 853, then it's a dead cat bounce to 911 and 938. If it breaks 853, then it's a short to 818. So now on Monday, Tuesday's trading sessions, I'll be watching how it performs in this range. If it breaks this, then I'll go for a short. If it holds this, I'll go for long. So my trading plan is pretty simple for both these stocks. All is going to be based on the level which I've shared for them, plus what my indicators of the trend catcher and volume build-up show. If they show that point, once you reach the support, there's a bullishness, then I'll go long. So if there's a bearishness, I'll go short. If you want access to the indicators, then you can WhatsApp to the number shown in the description box below, and someone will guide you on how to get them. And so for both Hindalco and SBI Life, they're basically in a mix, and you're going to have to see how to trade them in the coming sessions depending on how they operate at this support level. So that's it for today's video. If you liked it, then hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell. Thank you.